say no to social media pressure.
Okay.
Yes. And before we move on, I want to tell my friends, my fans all over the world, that there is no particular person that will come out in public and condemn her parents' food or meal. Do you understand that? I've
Yes.
not seen such a person that will just come out openly and say that the food that him or her today is not tasty. I've not seen such a person. So that's the foundation I want to lay before we start. And having said that, Clems, what do you have to say about the topic social media pressure?
Well, my brother, of course, you know that in recent years now, social media has become a different world of its own.
Yeah,
Okay, and you use the right word, social media pressure, because a lot of young people now they feel that there is need for them to meet up based on what they're saying on social media. And if you're
yeah,
following me, I know you are following me on Facebook, you will understand that I usually talk about this. That nobody is posting their failures. Nobody is
no, no,
posting
no, no.
what they are going through. So everybody is just posting the good side. Like I've tried to demonstrate it with so many pictures. Like, somebody will be smoking Gary, for instance, and the person will be posing somewhere and be telling you that, oh, he's having a lunch in a five-star hotel. You don't have any evidence to prove. So the whole pressure. So when a young person goes online and sees such a thing, and then you now look at the person, I'm supposed to be better than this person, I'm supposed to be doing like this person, and then you see yourself getting yourself into pressure. It goes,
Yes,
it cuts across different areas, like in marriage. You see some people, some younger persons getting married, and you feel like, oh, I need to be here. You look at people buying bands, posting online. Some of those things might be real, some are not real. But whether it is real or not, for me, we shouldn't allow social media to pressure us because, man, there are still people who are dead. Sometimes when I go online, I remember most of my friends have died in the past 3 4 years. You know, I
yes,
say, assuming these ones are alive now and see some things we were posting online, they will be like, come on, I need to be like this guy, I need to be like these people. But look at them now.
yes.
So there is no there is no justification for allowing yourself to be pressured by what you see on social media. That's just my take on that.
That was very nice. And there was something that you said that caught my attention. You made
Yes.
mention of marriages today. There was a movie I was watching just 2 days ago. There's there is this particular lady that she will be telling her friends everything concerning her husband. And her friends, one of them that was married, never for one day discussed
Mm.
issues concerning her family among when they are always hanging out. And this one that don't normally discuss her marriage said the husband used to give her, the way she wants it. Then the husband will beat her and they do her all sorts of things. Then another
Uh,
one that married a responsible man was now pressurizing this man to the point that this man nearly killed himself just because of that. So people they forget that social media, so many things are happening on social media. So
I tell you, so
many.
many.
Now in social media, one can use that's what we call filter to filter uh, to filter
Mm.
maybe his or her face and every other thing. And someone that is out there that does not have such applications in his or her own phone will be like, I know God, I need to get this particular iPhone. I think this iPhone that they are using to do this thing, I need to do this, I need to meet up. And because of that, you see them, they are engaging their hands into so many devilish things.
Yeah.
And at the end, the end result is not usually fantastic. It's not usually fantastic. So, Clarence, without wasting our time or the time of our fans, what are your advice that you can give to our youth out there?
Well, it's right that you said youth because nowadays, social media is a contemporary invention. Like, is just the trend started between, let's say, 2010. I think that was when social media started making waves. Then before you
Yeah.
know it, I think 2010 to now is just about 13 years or so. So we've seen the
Yeah.
evolution of this social media. We've seen Facebook coming then. We have things like start.com. We had we have some of them that even have phased out, you know.
Yeah.
But today's own is at another level. Now we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have a lot of them that are man people, and then the iPhone palava. You remember people that even died because of BlackBerry
Because
that
of
year.
Android. Yeah, talking about BlackBerry. How about even 3310 then? Yes, BlackBerry. Yes, BlackBerry. I remember using
So these
BlackBerry.
are things people saw, and then everybody feel like I need to meet up. So beyond the things we clamor for, then when we come to social media and to seek approval, you see people like this when they come online, they can't really post something that will not entice a particular person. Like that pressure to meet up, that pressure to do, they call it fake life. All of us we live fake life on social media. Nobody's living their real life. Nobody goes to the toilet and snap himself and post. What we do
No, no,
is
no, no.
we go to good places. You go to hotel, that's where you like to snap. You go to where there is
You go to mall,
a good
my brother,
ah,
we that are residing outside the
so
country.
so some of us go to the mall without even buying anything. We just post there and snap and post. And somebody will die. Somebody will come to your DM and say, "Oh, give me update." You don't blow all those kind of rubbish talk. So what you just need to do, like the area I've come to, the level I place myself on social media now, is that I come there, I read what I want to read, and walk away. In short, what I did recently is to filter the things that I see. Especially when I come to Instagram and TikTok, for instance, social media is sorry,
Yeah.
Facebook is hard to do so. And when I go to Instagram and TikTok, because I use a lot of social media because of my business, I use Medium, I use a lot of them. So what I do is I go and filter and say this is the topics I want to be seeing. And once I go there, I see those topics. I read. When
Yes.
I'm done, I log out. Because I don't have time because I know what happens on social media. So why would
Yeah.
somebody go and pressure him or herself trying to meet up, trying to impress somebody? Most of these people on social media you don't even know them. Some of them will see one funny thing about this thing is that I've gotten a first-hand experience. There's this a set of politicians then here that I used to talk about, I used to criticize them. So sometimes they come to my DM and begin to ask me questions like, why are you doing this? Why are you? And then we have arguments and other. Do you know that one day I was at Kilimanjaro here in Abaka shopping. I saw them.
Okay.
They don't know me. I don't know them. We passed ourselves. We went down. So the thing is that most of these things we see do on social media, those people don't know you. You don't know them. So why
Yeah.
kill yourself over people that you don't even know? That when they see you on the road, they can't recognize you. Nobody.
Yeah.
They will see. The funny part is that those that know you physically, they will even be, they will even be jealous. They won't even comment on your posts when you post those things. They are jealous.
Yes.
The people that will be hailing you are the people that doesn't know you.
I'm very, very, yeah, you are correct. Absolutely.
So why kill yourself? Sorry, why kill yourself? So social media pressure it only affects somebody that wants to be affected. What I would advise young people is don't do away with social media because people are becoming rich on social media. People are making it. For
Yeah.
me, I know how many clients, how many business deals I've gotten from social media. So don't
Yeah.
don't leave it. Go on social media, do what you want to do, I mean, it's good to read what other people are posting, but don't take it.
Yeah.
So I've seen people who post iPhone 13, burn, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, they still come to my DM to beg for urgent 2K. So when you ask them,
Okay, my
what did
brother.
they say? Guy, forget that thing. Forget that thing. So assuming then when they posted that thing, I took it to heart. You know, I will
Yeah.
go and keep. See, the truth is that some people have committed suicide because of social media. That's
So,
this topic we are discussing.
yeah.
You just see some things, they are more, what am I even doing? You know, I'm not meeting up. Some people have to develop social phobia that they can't even go out again. Some people cannot
Yeah.
even go to church again because they feel they don't have a good clothes to snap when they
The
get to church.
clothes, yes.
So
Yes.
you understand? These things are because of social media. Then, but when you get to that level where you no longer care, you just live your life, do what you want to do, post the things you want to post, and you must not kill yourself if you don't get enough comments or likes, and you just want people to. That is low self-esteem. For me, when you post your cute picture and people you're not getting 1 million likes, and you feel like, oh, people don't. That is, you are the person is seeking approval from the people. And when he doesn't
Yeah.
get that, or when she doesn't get that, it's same as if, oh, I don't think I'm cute enough. Sometimes it causes it causes uh, inferiority complex in the person.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of using social media to make something good for yourself, you are now beginning to damage your own mental, stress your own mental abilities.
Entire,
So that's what I want to
yes.
talk about on that regard.
Okay, I also want to encourage our youths. I want to encourage them, our youths out there, say no to social media pressure because it will lead you to your early grave. Forget about things you are seeing on social media. It's just like before we came live now.
Mm.
This was not the clothes I was wearing. I was not putting on this clothes. Do you understand?
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, because we have to tell our fans the truth. Someone will
yes,
see it and say, maybe every time I'm coming on live, maybe he normally come with nice shirt and all the rest of that. That does not mean that throughout the day that is the clothes I'll be putting on. So when
mm.
you are seeing things like this, you are being moved. You just want to kill yourself. Why? Where you want to get it? It's not usually like that. One should not pressurize himself to an extent of either committing suicide or engaging into one devilish act just to meet up, thinking that the way you see it on social media is the way it is out there. It's never like that. Also, there was a picture of one guy. I know this guy too well. Even at times he'll come to my DM as well to also beg me. He's not residing in Nigeria, but one of the African countries. He will always come to my DM and be asking me, boss, please, hunger, hunger. But I will remind him, but today, there was this nice shot that I saw on your profile. You say, boss, forget about those ones. Even the car self, that that they were going out and he just saw where they parked the car. And one latest Jesus like that, like that. Just that he just got to go there and snap so that he also have it
Mm.
in his gallery. Do you understand? So our people, our youth, yeah, life on social media is not the same thing in real life. It's not usually the same thing in real life. So many people, you see them, the area they normally snap, nobody will go to maybe his or her at the kitchen, or maybe even some people can't even snap in their room because of how tata everywhere is. Do you understand? It's
Yes.
just more. Even people that are even residing outside the country. It's not
Mm.
everybody that you see that any environment that is not nice for snapping. You will not see anybody there, my brother. This is just a spirit. I'm not just talking about what somebody told me. No, somebody might not say, how do you just get this kind of experience? How are you talking things like this? Because I've not come out to pose with white people, and they'll think that, forget about that one. You know, already said in Abia Poli or Abia Hotels. No, but these are true life stories. Forget that you've not seen me maybe mingling with whites and all the rest of the shit. Because even as people act there, just for instance, you see someone in Nigeria, he sees a white person. You see how the person will rush to go and snap with the person. At times, here in abroad, that is also how they do. This white have not for the first time set their eyes on blacks. If you see where they are also rushing to snap picture with us, you just be like, is this, all these things are there real? Is this thing real? So our people should mind what they see. Just like you said before now, you say you filter the things you see on your profile. So people that are also watching our live or that will watch it after now, I also encourage you to filter the things, the options, the update that you want those particular app that you have an account with, things that you want them to be showing you. You also have to filter them. And also, I also want to encourage our youth, where you see them is on the page of someone talking about auto, Igbo, and all the rest of those shit. So a page where you can go and get information that will help you, you hardly see them there. So even if you recommend them, some of them that are even following you, they can't even come and like anything you are saying, just because what they just want is just be telling them things that will not be of benefit to them. So someone, one of my friends that is in Germany, there is something that he introduced to me. You can be learning some skills on YouTube. Then those people that are there, their own is to be watching where somebody is just making a comedy. Their own is just to be laughing, and they can laugh from now till tomorrow. Then a page where you can go and get relevant information that will be of benefit for you, you will not see them. Then that person that you are always in his profile laughing away your sorrow, you are enriching him. Then he will buy those bands, he will buy those iPhones, he will buy those good things of life and be posing. Then you as well, you also be killing yourself. Because once you come there after watching it, your pressure will go high. Do you understand? You see that your pressure is good, and you are the one making that person rich. So I don't know if there's another thing maybe you want to tell our fans. I know that your friends as well, they will also see
Yes,
this
yes,
video.
yes. You talked about going to social media to reach other people. Unfortunately, people don't understand this thing. I can't come and use because data is expensive here in Nigeria. So I can't imagine by like every day I spend a minimum of 1,000 naira on data because I'm always online 247. Then people don't understand the power of internet. I can stay in this my house without stepping out for 1 week and I will not complain. I am not boasting about it. And most times I go online, go to YouTube for instance. YouTube is a very powerful tool. You can have a full course on YouTube without paying a dime. All you need to do is just to have it. I've had so many courses on YouTube. Then I select the social medias I go to. Even that TikTok, I just joined it newly because there are some topics, some things, some reels. I wanted to create a reel on Facebook. So I had to go to TikTok to be able to customize it. That was what took me to TikTok. And I got there and I saw very, very simple tools I can use. So if it is not profiting me, I will not do it. Because the celebrities you are seeing, they will buy Benz today. Okay, let's say they bought Benz of 60 million naira, for instance, and they post it. They do a short video. post it on YouTube, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok. Let's assume sometimes the one on remember that this social media has paid them. So if the celebrity have up to 1 million followers on Facebook and the same thing on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, at the end of the day, this social media will pay him. He might end up getting more than 60 million naira from the payments he has
the car.
You understand? And then he will buy another one without your money, and you will still come back and watch it. I am not saying you should not watch, but as you're watching, as you're using that time, also use it to benefit, get some lessons for yourself. Because social media is huge. Some young people of nowadays no longer have time to read. You know, during those days when they used to tell us read, you have to read 10 books in a month, a minimum of 20 books in a month. All those kind of motivational talk that time. Then you come to my house now. Even up till now, I still have my library. I still have a bunch of books. Okay, but now young people don't have time to carry book. Every time they grab their phone, they're on Facebook. They grab their phone, they're on TikTok. They grab. But you can still read on those platforms. Sometimes I don't read. Sometimes I go to Instagram because I've selected some things I want to read. Those contents will be there. I will read them. You understand? I'm not saying that. I know there are young people who go to TikTok and make money. I've seen a lot of them who go there just do some dancing and man, they have a lot of they have a lot of viewers, and before you know it, they start making money. But you shouldn't concentrate on that because a TikTok millionaire today that is empty here, it may backfire in the long run. So as you're also doing those, creating those contents, making those money. Also, look at this boy, this funny bros in Abaya. I was with that boy some time ago. Like, I think his rapid growth or influence was shocking to me. Okay, but as that boy is making those contents, he's also going to school. He's creating those contents. He's going to school. He's doing other things. So when I look at him, I say, you are going far. Because some young people now, they just come and focus on creating content. You are creating content. You are not developing yourself. That tomorrow something may happen. Some countries of the world today are banning. Okay, remember when Twitter was banning Nigeria? So if you were only on Twitter, what will you do? Some people became jobless. So we have to use social media as a tool for self-development. That is my own take. Don't start getting jealous. Talking about this new E9 they brought. One of the reasons I'm happy about it is because it's going to save some people from committing suicide. Because some youths, they just come to social media, they see Obi Kubana spraying bundles of money, and they develop inferiority complex. They say, I want to be like this man. They go to occasions, they see people dashing bundles of cash. At least with this new naira, come and spread that, like I see. You know, so people, everything moves people. Just see things like this. They don't even want to know this increase in Yahoo. I know we have a lot of topics to talk about in the long run. I mean, move forward. But some of these things also generated influence from social media. If not for social media, some of us wouldn't have known those guys we are talking about. Okay, but this thing made us to begin to say, me, I want to be like this guy. Me, I want to blow. Me, I want to do this. I want to, you know. But had it been that you know what you are doing on social media, these influences will not get to you. So jealousy, greed is developing higher. I mean, in our young persons because of social media. Use it well. I know thank God there is parental guidance on social media, but the truth is, these guys that own these apps, are they doing it? You go to, I've seen some friend requests on Facebook sometimes. I go and check those people's profiles. Like you see 30 years, 40 years old people on Facebook. Now, what are those people doing there? What are they going to be doing? These are children that should be busy in secondary school, doing one or two. But on social media, they're there DMing people. They're there doing all sorts of watching some news because sometimes there's no control. You go to Facebook now, you can agree with me that the level of nudity control have reduced. Initially, if you post time pictures, Facebook will bounce it. But now, you go to Reel now, go to Facebook Reels and see, you see ladies wearing panties, you will see a lot of naked pictures, you will see a lot of this. So who is monitoring those children who are below 18 years? But, so I am happy that we are talking about this topic, and it's going to save people if they want to. If there is anybody that wants to embrace what we are talking about, there is no real life in social media. It is
Yeah.
not real. It is only competition. It is only people who want to, want to meet up. You don't see what kind of display somebody is playing. I want to do this, and people are making money. Once one
Yeah.
celebrity now go and wear one. Like I saw one slippers I don't like. I saw people wearing that thing. I said, so
Just
anybody, you
because
know, wear white. And see people wear this slippers. They say, so somebody was wearing it on Instagram. just like that. So you just go to Instagram, you see celebrity wearing it. The next thing, you start looking for how to buy it. Okay, probably the celebrity don't even know him. He might just have worn it unconsciously. Then that competition is there. I used to tell people, see, now who first buy, I buy old model. You understand?
also,
Who first buy, I buy old model. So that best now they are doing. I remember when friends that come out, all those things that people were dying for. Today, where are those cars? So when you see people posing with these things, you will begin to kill yourself instead of putting the hard work that tomorrow. Even see, the people that have these things, they don't post much. I mean, look at those guys in UAE. They don't post much. Even I was trying to connect with all my friends in China. They told me that Facebook is not Facebook is banned in China. I don't know how true that is. But why are some countries like that limiting social media in their environment? You know, that is because they know the influence, the negative influence it is having. So what they did was to create their own. I think they created their own WeChat or something that they're using. That every citizen will get into that platform, and they know they can monitor it and know what goes on there. You know, so I know our viewers are not just in Nigeria. That's why I don't want to. I don't want to be limited to the Nigerian concept. So
yeah,
wherever
yeah.
wherever they're watching us from, please, social media is everywhere. So let's be mindful with what we don't just take everything you see on social media and begin to run with it. A lot of people are fake. Everything is short. Everything there is fake. The real ones everything. The real ones are for your just. There's something we should tell people that this one is for your personal consumption. Look at it and
Yes.
move. That's what I want to say on that regard.
So my brother, we have there is no way we can use one day alone to even discuss about this topic and finish it. So
Yes.
because of before now you talked about the cost of data in Nigeria, and I, I I remember the other time when I was there. I was telling my friends
Mm.
that I use in a month that I use close to 20 to 25,000 naira just for subscription. They will be asking me
Of course.
what do I how possible is that, but they wouldn't understand.
Both
So
understand.
what we'll be doing is maybe from time to time we just come and just hit the point so that people will not they will not start running away from us because we are not cracking joke. We are not showing our
Yeah.
big bomb man. So that is
Mm.
the major thing that gets their attention. But as long as it is worth the encouragement that will help them, they will be seeing it that the data that they use to watch and listen to these ones that there's no data. I'm always on free mode. Free mode,
Mm.
right? But free mode to watch comedy and those other relevant clips that will not be of any benefit to them. You don't see them. So our friends, our fans, both those in Europe, those in Asia, and those in Africa and the other continents, both. the ones that have been discovered and the ones yet to be discovered. This is Clems. Clems, please, before we call it a day, can you tell my fans what you deal on? Maybe who knows where, if someone can come to your DM and also ask for one thing or the other.
Well, I'm not. I'm a trader. I'm just a trader. I do forex. I do crypto. I do anything trading, and so I have my classes that I hold. You know, so that's what I do especially when I'm at home.
Okay, that's very, very nice. Some people will ask, who is this Clem? Clem is my very good friend. I remember those days, 2008 or 2009, right? Is it 28 or
So nice.
29? Yeah,
Yeah.
29, yeah. 29 when we are working as a computer operator, and yes,
That's so good.
that is,
Uh,
that is like, but today it's no longer like that. We are all graduates, and we are doing handsomely well in our various fields. That is how life is. But what we are promising our fans is that from time to time, they will be getting updates that will help their life. As long as this page is concerned, from time to time, just come to our platform. If today is your first time of coming across our page, Lens has his own page. I will promote his own. I will also promote my own, because there is no one person that wants to grow without trying to help another person to grow. Life is not like that. You cannot consume everything you have in this earth. You can't consume it alone and still survive. There is no particular one person that you leave the world for. The person will
yeah.
not survive. You cannot grow. So we grow also by also helping others to grow. Lem is there. After now, once you click his link, you also see his page. If today is your first time of coming across our page, do well to follow our page. My page is J.Prissy page. They are fantastic updates that will help your life. As long as you turn on your notification, you are free to also comment. You are free to share this our conversation. Share to other. There are so many people that will be saying that we don't see these ones. People are talking about we watching comedy and all the rest of that. But this ones people are talking about, we don't see it. Just turn on your go to your option, go to your notification, turn it on. There is no way you will not be seeing our update. And also, we are also very, very free to recommend the page, my page, Lens page, to anybody at all, so that the person will also benefit from this happening. You are not paying me, you are not paying claims. People that I'll be bringing on my life, you are not the one to pay them. If there's something that will be given to them, I'm the one that will do it. So your own is just to come, just watch, comment, comment based on this topic. You can comment so that also your followers will also see it. And also, if you have question as well, you can also come to the comment section and drop your question. When we see it, we also promise that we will attend to those questions. So the class, I don't know again. Maybe today is, what is today's? Is it Friday? Today is what?
Today is Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah.
People in abroad, we don't know this, my brother. it's only Nigeria yeah, sure. Maybe tomorrow is Friday, tomorrow is this. Yeah, we don't know that one. What we know is just it's morning, it's afternoon, it's night, things like that. So maybe if not weekend, by next week probably, our viewers as well, we promise also to come with another update that you'll be very, very interested to watch. And it will help your life. I promise you that. So, Clarence,
Thank you, bro.
thank you very much. I'm very, very happy. Actually, if you also have, maybe you have something you want us to discuss, feel free to contact me. I also come your live video. We also talk about that. Thank you very, very much, Clarence.
Thank
Happy
you. I
to
appreciate
have
it.
you here,
Yeah, thank
brother.
you.
Okay, okay, my brother. Bye. So my viewers, that was Glenn's, my very good brother and friend. So that is where we'll call it a day, a wrap in today's one. And tomorrow and next tomorrow promises to be loaded. We are also coming with another wonderful update that you'll be glad that you watched. Till then, I remain your brother, I remain your friend, I remain your servant, J.Prissy. Don't forget, you're being loved. I love you all.